G'day guys, Tom Matthew here, and I've just finished doing some phone call videos, just raw videos. I'm feeling like I'm giving some supreme value moment. That's the feeling I just have. I just want to keep that momentum going. And just the thing about those videos that I was doing, the phone call videos, was they're very raw, and I love that because it really shows people that you don't have to be super fancy, you don't have to be super pro. You just got to get up and do it. And I've just shown on those videos that you just got to get up and do it. So I was talking about personal development in those videos. I like the raw content. So now I'm just going to show you some more raw content of the personal development that I'm doing, and show that it doesn't have to be super fancy. Okay. So check it out. This is my room, and that's where I do the calls. I just downloaded Skype the other day, so I could do it there instead of Dad's office. But right here, doing some personal development, you can see that was my phone going off. A vision board. Now, if you look at this vision board, it looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? In my opinion, anyway. But you don't have to be super good at artsy, crafty stuff. I am not, and I know it looks like I am there because of that vision board, but that actually took me like a couple of hours. I put some effort into it because I really usually I just cut, and the cutting's bad. Took some time doing the cutting and stuff, and the pasting, and it turned out really well. So that looks really awesome. So I see those images there every single day. So that's important. Now, this is my bed. That's where I sleep, and my head goes here. So when I wake up, guess what I see? I see more images. I see the exact same images. We think in images, and the more repetition that you can get, the more of an idea that repeats, it goes in your subconscious mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Hang on, I've got a quote here. So that's what I wake up to right there. And here are the books I'm reading. Not that one, but I'm reading this one. Bob Proctor, You Were Born Rich. And Dad's taken the Kindle, I think, so I can't show you that, but there's an awesome quote in here that I'll just read. This is raw stuff. That's what I like. But if you guys don't like it in the comments, I'll know. Hang on. Let me just get to page 18. I know the camera's a bit wonky. Here it is. This is what I'm trying to say. This is why I have all the images everywhere. Any idea, plan, or purpose may be planted in the subconscious mind by repetition of thought empowered by faith and expectancy. And in that, so going along with that, with the images, we just go over here to me, my desk, and go onto my iTunes. You can barely see it, but I've got A Millionaire Mind. That's my personal development playlist. But I'm just listening to that over and over again. All these ones. Hang on. There. Just those ones. I'm listening to that again and again and again. And Bob Proctor talks about changing your subconscious mind. So I got those images there. I got the images on my ceiling. And if we go over back to my computer, if we just go to the desktop background, we see the images again, which is great. So I got the playlist on me, the Bob Proctor speech on me iTunes, and now this is what I love. This is what I've been doing. I've also got the playlist on the camera's a bit wonky, sorry, but I also got the playlist on me my iPod, which is great. So I listen to that on the go. But if we just lay down here on the bed, you can see me laying on the bed, so I'm sleeping, blah, blah, blah. I look up, I see me vision board, over there. But what happens when I wake up, I just roll over, bang, it's all dark, and guess what I have there? I have my TV remote, and I have my PS3 controller. So I grab the remote, I turn the TV on, bang, turn the TV on. I use the controller to turn my PS3 on. I'm not getting out of bed. I'm not getting out of bed, because that can stop some people. Getting out of bed and going over to the computer, something as simple as that can stop you, because you know how you wake up and it's warm, it's comfortable, and you just, it's so good. And you don't want to get out of bed. So what I do is I just turn my PS3 on with the controller, so I don't have to get out of bed. I still got the blankets on and everything. And I go to the playlist. Let me just do it here. And bang, you can see, I don't know if you can see it. You can see personal development, and I got all my stuff here, and again I got the Bob Proctor speech, so I just click that and boom, it plays. Go ahead, Bob. I got it on mute. There you go. So that's the playlist. I listen to that straight up as I get up. But the reason I have that on mute, actually, and I can tell you why, is because again I'm working with images. I have a slideshow. It's a vision board, but a slideshow pretty much on the PS3. I made it in Windows Movie Maker. You can all do that. And if you can't go on YouTube, it's so easy. And this is my slide reel. Now there's music to this, so during the day I have this on, see the images flash. So every time I'm walking around, I just see that every single day, probably a couple of hundred times. I probably see these images thousands of times a day, let's be honest. And what happens is, if I press the triangle button, you can't see it, but I can put that on repeat, so when it gets to the end, it just repeats again. So all day these images are just flashing on the screen, flashing on the screen. So there's more images. Now when I wake up, I told you I turn on the PS3 and I listen to Bob Proctor. Okay, I do that, but before I do that is I listen to my Vision video, well, watch my Vision video, and here that is. It's pretty much the same images, except it has affirmations over it. It has awesome music to it as well. If it just starts, and you can see, I'm grateful for my beautiful girlfriend, quality. And so I got the relationship one there. If we just speed it up, that's not going to do it. Oh crap, too fast. And then we got the money one, and there's a health one at the end as well. Oh, money. That's more. That's the Etihad box. So I can watch the footy. There you go. I'm always in perfect health. So I got the Vision video going. So I watch that as soon as I wake up. Oh, and this one's epic. This one's epic. Now I don't know if this is scientific or whatever, but I hope it is. But it's epic. I call this I should put the camera on my face, shouldn't I? I call this the sizzle reel. And again, it's just the images. Like I read in that quote before, it's the repetition of the same ideas that gets into your subconscious mind, which changes your paradigms. It just changes you, man. I mean, I've been doing it for what, 3-4 weeks, and it's just wow. I'm never angry. We were watching the footy yesterday, Anzac Day, biggest game of the year, and usually I am. There's death threats, man. If somebody saw me, they'd put me in jail. My dad was going off yesterday, Mum was going off, Louise was going off. That's how my mate was going off when I was talking to him later. But I wasn't, because I'm just feeding my mind. I just feel so good all the time. I can't get angry. It's great. So anyway, this sizzle reel, again, which is the more images, it's like the slideshow that I showed you. And this is just all about feeding your mind. You know, Zig Ziglar said, what you are and where you are is a result of what has gone into your mind. And you can change what you are and change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So this is a sizzle reel. It's like the slideshow. Oh, and I have to preface this, I don't know anything medical, but maybe if you have epilepsy, this might not be good for you. So look away now, because there's going to be images flashing on the screen real fast. I guess there's a warning there. I don't know if I have to say that, but I did. So check it out. Images flash on the screen super fast. Come on, well, not super fast, but there you go. So pretty fast. And that's just getting into the subconscious mind again, really awesomely. So you can see, I keep seeing those images again and again and again and again. I keep listening to Bob Proctor again and again and again. In the morning, at night, I fall asleep to it, the Bob Proctor speech. I'm reading this book. I've started reading this book, Bob Proctor, You're Born Rich, and I like Bob Proctor. I like what he says. It resonates with me. So you find somebody that resonates with you, but I suggest Bob Proctor because he's awesome. So I'm reading that book, and maybe Dad didn't take the Kindle. So that's my environment, and if we just go to the Kindle, just go through the house, Dad's office, if he didn't take it. Did he take it? Oh, I think he took it. Oh, he didn't take it. He didn't take it. So we just go to the Kindle. If you don't have a Kindle, get a Kindle. And the reason I didn't want to get one, because I thought it would be like reading off a screen. The light's a bit dodgy in here. It's not like reading off a screen. You'll be amazed that it's like reading off paper, and you can download books instantly for like $2 or $3, sometimes 99 cents. So this is the Kindle. Boom. It's so easy to use, flipping pages. Oh my god. And Dad, who's like not a techie at all, he can use it so easy. Mum can use it, and she's, well, let's be honest, she's a nut job with tech stuff. So let me just show you something. This video's going on a fair while, but it's nice and raw. I like that. And if you guys like that, if you like this raw content, like the phone videos and this video, tell us in the comments. And we can do more of them, because I like this stuff. I remember when Jonathan Budd and Hoverson did it, and it helps you so much more. As you can see, I think you can see it. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. You can't really see it. Dad's reading Hypnotic Writing, but that's what I'm reading. And that's only like that's the short book. You can read that in like maybe an hour, no joke. And I'm like, actually, I've gotten faster at reading because I'm reading a speed reading book as well. But that's just great. That's what you can. That's the reason I'm doing this video is because I like the raw content, like the feel of the video, because it's very raw. It's not scripted at all. Neither is this. And Jonathan Budd and Hoverson did something when it wasn't scripted, and it was just, and they just sat there and they did the work and they showed the work, and that's what I'm showing you here. And I think that's important. Oh, and one more thing about my environment. Let's check it out. I got my, if you can see that, my affirmations auto suggestions. So the green is, what's green? Green's money, red's the relationships, and Blues Health. So I read those several times a day. Just again, it's just the repetition of the right information, and it's changing the programming and the conditioning of my mind. And I really can't. And pretty much the body is a molecular structure, and we have a vibration, and it's based on your mind or something like that. It's a bit over my head at the moment, but I'm continually listening to that thing, so it's going to get in my mind. I'm going to understand it soon, which is great because then I can teach it. But here's the message to take out of this. Personal development doesn't have to be hard. As you can see, I've just got the same images. I put it on a vision board. I put it on 2 vision boards. I put it on a video. If you don't know how to make the videos on Movie Maker, go to YouTube. It's so simple. You can do it. Do it. Change your environment, because I'm telling you, the most simple thing you can do, and the best thing you can do, and I'm just saying this off experience of the last 4 weeks, the change in me. I don't fight with my mum anymore, and we used to be just at each other, and we haven't had fought in like 4 weeks, for God's sake. And it's just, I don't think I'd be getting on the phone like I am now if I wasn't doing this personal development. Today I just go, okay, I've got to do the calls, let's do it. Bang! And I got on, and it was unbelievable. So if you're struggling with consistency in terms of personal development, make it as simple as possible and take these quotes with you. What you are and where you are is a result of what has gone into your mind, and you can change what you are and change where you are by changing what goes into your mind. Take that 100% literally. I took that 100% literally about 4 weeks ago and just started hammering what goes into my mind in the morning. Pretty much my whole mornings are filled with, besides the calls, personal development. As soon as I get at personal development, I fall asleep to personal development, and it's just totally changed me. And all I've done, I haven't been doing any real super hard thinking or anything like that. All I've done is change what's gone into my mind. That's it. I've just changed the input. And you know that quote, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. It's so true. And Jim Rohn, work harder on yourself than you do on your business. That's so important. I'm telling you, it just changes you. I can't even believe it. It's nuts. So that's the message to take out of it. If you like this raw content, my arms are getting sore. If you like this raw content, and I like doing it so much, it feels so much more better than doing something scripted or something where you have to say like a capture page or something like that. But if you like it, leave a comment below. Like the video, subscribe if it's on YouTube. I think I might just put this on YouTube. And yeah, just go ahead, change your environment, start feeding your mind like an absolute ninja. Okay. See you later. Have a good day. How do I stop this?